these types. Are these polynomials? They are. They're just monomials. Well, maybe they're not polynomials. They're monomials. So, but I do see the division sign between these two fractions. Garbage. I'm going to change it into multiplication, but if I change it into multiplication, I'm going to flip the two fractions, right? So now instead of it being 6 times x to the power 6 over 7y to the 5th, it's now 7y to the 5th over 6x to the 6th. And again, the first fraction doesn't change at all. 10x to the power of 9 over 77y to the power of 8. Now, I'm not going to use prime factorization on the... I will. Sorry. All right, so let's focus on one part of the fraction at a time, right? So we still got multiplication there, and it's two fractions. Probably going to need a longer line. All right, so the 10, that's going to split up into, I'm going to make it 2 times 5. And then even the x to the power of 9, I'm going to do this not to be a jerk or to be facetious, but hopefully it helps you to remember this stuff. But I got 9 x's right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Then 77 would split up into 7 times 11. And then would have 8 y's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 y's. In the red numerator, we got a 7. That's prime. But then we got 5 y's. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the denominator, 6 would be 2 times 3, and then 6 x's. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay? And again, most students don't show all this work. You're welcome to, by the way. It just worries me if you enjoy it. But we're looking for any factors here that I have that I can make phantom ones, right? From numerators and denominators. Just going to have a lot of matches. So 2 and 2, boom. Get rid of those. That's a phantom 1. I'm just starting with the numbers, by the way. And then the 7 and this 7. Okay, that's good. I got a 5, 11, and a 3. I can't really do anything with those. So now I'm going to move on to letters. I'm going to start with the x's just because they're in the top left. And so x's. There's 1. There's 1. There's 2. There's 2. There's 3. There's 3. There's 4. There's 4. 5, 5, 6, 6. Now you notice I just made phantom 1 out of 6 of the x's. And then these 6 x's, that's because there was the least number of x's was 6. And then I can see I'm just left with these 3 x's. But I'm going to do the same thing with the y's. So this y, and then this one, and this one, and then this one, and this one, and then this 4th one, and then the 5th one. Okay, so I got 3 y's left over in the denominator. Now I'm going to do this. I'm not going to do it below, but I'm going to write a new fraction here with just whatever's left over. In the numerator, I've got a 5, and then I've got 3 x's. I'm not going to write x times x times x. I'm going to do x to the power of 3. You're going to need those exponents, I believe, on the assignment. Don't write it out expanded form. In the denominator, I do see 11 times 3, which would be 33. And then we have the 3 y's left over. So that's just, again, y to the power of 3. This is as simplified as I can make it. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. But, you know, you can double check. If you've done this work right here, you could double check it. For those of you that remember your cross simplification, you could do that. For those of you who remember your exponent rules, 9 minus 6 would have given you an x to the power of 3. 5 minus 8 is negative 3, but then that just tells you it needs to go in the denominator. Either way.